Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to my channel. My name is Aja. I felt a little bit tired and I think my eyes are like red and a bit watery, but that's because I'm actually tired and I'm also hungry. But I wanted to start the day by going to the grocery store, so pay attention. Oh, I woke up, showered and got dressed and made my way outside so I could do the first thing I needed to do this morning. So right now I'm starving, but I'm starving because I've been awake for a long time. Very long time. I did not sleep well at all. Actually, I didn't sleep for, I wonder if I even slept like 4 hours, because in the middle of the night, my roommate got up. So basically she got up, made a lot of noise, because like when she's opening her door, it's always like boom boom, her bedroom door. And when she opens the bathroom door, which the bathroom door is kind of uneven, so you have to lift it up, push, or lift it up, pull if you're inside, and she doesn't do that. So I was like, whoa. I'm not a light sleeper, but I'm also not a deep sleeper. So basically, I was awake from that point on until like, I'd say it was, I don't know, around 2 something in the morning. Stayed awake, and then at 6 o'clock, I was like, well, maybe I'll be able to fall asleep again, which I did. But then my alarm went off at 7 this morning. I stayed in bed, and at 8:05, I got out and I took a shower, and now I'm outside. So yeah. I am feeling like what I'm looking like, in other words. But it's a beautiful morning here. So I got mostly what I needed, and now it's time for me to go back home. I made a quick stop at the dollar store for a few spices, and yeah, I'm gonna go back home and make my breakfast. Yeah, I'm thinking about having eggs and turkey bacon. I don't know what I did, but my left foot hurts. It hurts like in the middle, close to my ankle, but I don't know, it's just weird. I was perfectly fine yesterday. It's just this morning when I woke up. Anyway, I was not going to let that stop me from going grocery shopping. And here's the thing, today I was planning a 5-hour walk, round trip. So like 2 hours, 15 minutes to get where I needed to go. And like 2 hours, 15 minutes to come back. And I was like, I'm probably going to be walking around probably more than 30 minutes. So anyway, 5+ hours. But then I woke up and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And honestly, with my foot, it's not the best idea. So hopefully I can do it in the upcoming days. Oh, and you pay attention. Okay, let's go. Okay, so as I was saying, hopefully I'll be able to do it in the upcoming days. The thing is that the weather predictions are like rain, a lot of rain, thunderstorms starting today. So, well, no, today's supposed to be like just 40% chances of rain. So I was like, oh, it will be a good day for me to go and do what I needed to do. And also there's a nice breeze, and I get like sweaty real quick. So I was like, oh, it would be a perfect day. But yeah, anyway, it's okay. I'll just do it another time. But I don't think I'll be able to do it this week. I don't think so. And I like to do these walks during the week, not the weekend, because there's way more people outside during the weekend. I should be going home straight, but I just sometimes like to walk around and look at the trees, look at the house. Yeah, I'll make my way home because going down the hill is putting pressure on my feet. Oh, on my foot, my left foot, and that doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good at all. Spring is finally here, the beautiful spring, so you're about to get sick of me. Well, if you're not already sick of me with the footage, the beautiful trees. This vlog, I think I'm going to do a 2-day vlog. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm meal prepping, and I was like, oh, I'm doing something that could be interesting to some. So yeah. But now I'm just gonna go back home and like I said, make breakfast, chill, relax, enjoy my little walk in nature. As you can see, I'm back, so I figured I would show you quickly what I bought. You already seen like most of it, but just the extra things. I went to the dollar store to get some more pepper. I know I should probably get like better quality pepper, but it's like I'm just waiting to move to my own space. Anyway, don't ask me why. I got some onion powder also. That was at the dollar store. And I got this at the grocery store. It's basically just a almond bun. It's yeah. I got one bell pepper. And I think, oh, I didn't show you guys yet. I got evaporated milk because I'm planning on making mashed potatoes tomorrow. I got this barbecue sauce. Hopefully it's good. I've never tried it before, but it was on sale, so I got it. I'm hoping that it will be good so I can make my pork center. I don't remember. I have some sort of pork meat that I want to make tomorrow with the mashed potatoes for my meal prep. Anyway, so I'm gonna put everything in the fridge, and yeah, oh yeah, I said I was going to make breakfast. Listen, the vibe is just mellow. I'm just a bit like, just relax. I'd like to have a beautiful house with a veranda, so I could sit, relax, put my legs up, have a little like lemonade, homemade lemonade, yeah, and then watching a movie, just relaxing. That's the vibe. But clearly that's not the vibe that I can get, but that's the vibe in my mind. This is a very underwhelming breakfast. I had it pepper and salt to my eggs, and I might eat some watermelon afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. My breakfast was actually decent. I think I said at the beginning that it was underwhelming because I usually try to put maybe a little bit of veggies, but I just didn't feel like cutting any cucumbers or tomatoes, and I also did not want to I didn't feel like eating watermelon, you know, because I like to pair it with a fruit too, my breakfast. But yeah, right now I need a little pick-me-up. It's what, 1:30? Oh, I can see here anyway. It's 1:30 p.m. and I feel so tired, and for a brief moment I was like, but why? And then I remembered that of course I barely slept last night. So I'm going to have some tea. I put it in the microwave. Oh! I put it in the microwave because I wanted to keep it warm while I went outside to put the, how do you call this? The recycle items outside. I didn't want to just leave it out in the open, so I put it in the microwave. I'm going to eat my almond bun. I put it in the oven and it's ready now. I feel so tired. I'm fighting sleep, but I don't want to take a nap because napping is just not for me. I'm probably going to sleep. If I were to take a nap, I would sleep probably minimum 2 hours. And then what? Let's say I fell asleep at 2. Then I wake up around 4:30. I feel like this is going to mess up my night. I won't be able to sleep like by 11 p.m. again. Yeah, but caffeine, my little tea, doesn't really do anything to pick me up, to be honest. It's not the best almond bun, but honestly, it does the trick for me. Caffeine doesn't really give me energy like that. There's 2 options. Either like it doesn't do anything, or I feel dizzy. Yeah. And I don't really overconsume caffeine, but like sometimes I will get dizzy or it just doesn't do anything. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this. Hopefully, like I said, it will help so that I can do my ESL grammar course. Yeah, I have a few lessons to do. And what else? Oh yeah, I need to edit. Yeah, I need to edit. I've been bad at editing. I need to edit. Okay. Do I feel much better? Not really. But I just felt like chit-chatting with you guys. So I'm currently watching a video about like, you know, the cost of living, which is quite high. And I believe like everywhere in the world. Well, yeah, in Europe also. It's just something on my window. As long as it stays outside. Okay, anyway. The girl is talking about like, basically she just did like, she's reacting to videos and making commentary about people who are saying like they're broke and the cost of living is just outrageous, which I agree with. From 2020 till now, the prices have surged. And I think that this is the main issue because of course wages haven't followed as usual, but right now I feel like the gap between the wages and the cost of living is probably the biggest one it's ever been. Don't quote me on that, okay? I'm just talking like that. Don't quote me on that. But it's just outrageous because I feel like every time I go to the grocery store, one item is a different price. It could be 10 cents, 15 cents. If every other month you add 10, 15 cents, it will quickly be like $1. So I do understand that things are hard for many people. And also there's a lot of things that I don't eat anymore. So I do understand when people are complaining because it's not just food, it's everything. Like transport. I'm talking about public transit. The cost is higher now. Housing. And I know gas, but I don't own a car, so that doesn't affect me. just basic things for skincare. Skincare, everything. It feels so good to be here and just like nobody. I'm enjoying this. Nobody's screaming. Nobody's walking loud. Nobody's making a bunch of noise. It's just nobody's talking other than me. Wonderful. Anyway, back to the subject. So what else I wanted to say? Oh yeah. And here's the thing. If you're working minimum wage with the price of a 1-bedroom, I have a hard time thinking that you're living beyond your means. You're barely making like enough money to live. And I know, oh, you could go live with your parents, have roommates or whatever, but some people don't have the luxury of being able to go live with their parents. Some people don't. Compromises I could make in my 20s and even my early 30s, I can't anymore. I'm just at a point where there are things that I mentally cannot sacrifice. I wouldn't survive. I feel like the older you get, it gets more difficult to just sacrifice. I don't think that it's fair to always jump on telling people, oh, it's because you're living beyond your means. No. We need to stop thinking that because we are doing things a certain way, that everybody has the same access and everybody can do things just like us. Do I hate when people are so self-centered? Because that's what I call it. You're being self-centered with your answer. Oh, I did it, so like you can do it. You don't know that person's situation. I think humans are just wired to think like that, to think that, oh, their reality, their environment, it's everybody in their mama's environment. No, it's not. You don't know someone else's reality. And of course, I do understand some people do live beyond their means. Absolutely. You see it. True. I'm not going to sit here and say that's not true. And I want you to understand that I am coming with that energy, but I'm not part of the people that we say live beyond their means. No, that's not me. I'm not reacting because I feel like someone is talking to me. No. I was able to be home for 2 years, not that I wanted to, without working. Because, well, I had a hard time finding a job. It's always the same story. For 2 years. Yeah. Okay, and I did not go in debt. Like, I didn't have credit card debt. I didn't use my credit card to be able to live for 2 years. So I just want you to understand that. And now I've been here for like, I moved here in September, 8.5 months, and I'm still keeping a tight budget because I don't want to go into credit card debt. I will not let that happen. So I just want you to understand that I don't feel attacked when people are saying, yeah, you're living beyond your means. I just am able to see that, well, to understand that everybody has a different reality and we're just too quick to jump to conclusions. But again, I do know that people are living beyond their means. Absolutely. And when I hear people saying, oh, I want to go on vacation, I'm just going to put it on a credit card, whatever. To me, if you're putting your traveling expenses on your credit card and you're like, I'll just pay it monthly, that tells me, I could be assuming wrong, but that tells me that you don't have an emergency fund. I could be wrong. But if I'm not wrong, what if you have an emergency? I hope that credit card balance, like the available balance, is really high so that you can actually use the credit card for that emergency. Because traveling is not an emergency. Okay? I understand sometimes you just want to escape. I would love to escape right now. Like, oh my God, I would love to go to a cabin and just relax, just enjoy, or just visit a little small town, or just go abroad. I'd love that. But I also know that I can afford it. And I also know that I can't take the stress of watching my credit card balance being high and having to pay interest. Oh my God. If there's one thing I hate, there's many things I hate, but paying interest to the credit card companies, oh, I've done that in the past. And since I cleared all my debt, I was like, never again. Never again. I know they say, don't say never again. Never again, okay? No, because I just feel like it's me throwing money away. I feel for people who are like in credit card debt and who are having a hard time and who, you know, they don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel for them. I do. Good morning. It is currently, what time is it? 9:20, and I've been outside for a good 15 minutes. I woke up this morning and initially I said that, what did I say yesterday? Oh yeah, that I was going to do my meal prep. But I woke up and I woke up at like 7 and I was like, you know what? I think I should go on a walk. So I decided, I showered and everything, got dressed, and then I went on my walk. But I didn't plan on going to get bread. And I was like, well, I might as well do that because yesterday I bought some salami. So I was like, I will be making probably sandwiches and I only have 2 slices left. So I was like, okay, let's go. But I didn't want to go because it's far. I didn't feel like walking that 50-minute. But I was like, you know what? I was halfway through and I was like, I might as well just go. So here I am. I got the Vienna bread. The Vienna bread. So I usually get the cub one. No, it's not the cub. Yeah, sourdough cup, I believe. The country style one. But today I was like, the loaf was looking a bit small. Too small for my liking. So I went with the Vienna bread. So yeah. Welcome to day 2 of the vlog, the last day of the vlog. Now I'm going to walk back 50 minutes. 50 minutes and then I will be able to start my meal prep. Yeah. I just like to spend as much time outside in the morning when I can go out. When I'm in the mood to go outside in the morning, I stay outside as long as possible so that when I get back home, there's nobody. I just like to be in the apartment by myself. I know it's kind of selfish. I'm proud of myself because for the past month I've been kind of good with waking up early. Yeah, and starting my day early. I feel like it's good prep for when I'll finally be back to work. Yeah. Okay. I've never been here and it was so like empty. I guess, well, of course it's the university district, so kids, well, not kids, young adults are in school. They're at the university, and then like families are not there because people are busy. But yeah, let's go home. Oh. this is what I was looking at. It's actually pretty cool, the space here, because you actually have like a barbecue. It's on the basis of a first come first serve, and you can just set up your things. I think there's another one over there you probably can see, so I think that's cool. It's great for people who don't own a home with like a barbecue, or some people have apartments and they also have like barbecues on their balcony. But for people like me, that's great. Will I come home? No, but it's still awesome that they have that option for families. Yep. Alright, so I started my meal prep and I'm about to have breakfast. What time is it? I think it's 11. Oh, it's 11:17 right now. And yeah, it's going to be pretty quick because I said, okay, I'm going to film what I need to film and then I'll call my mom. Of course, she called me before, so literally just cut off my video. But what was I saying? I'm about to have breakfast at 11:24, but it doesn't matter. It's my first meal of the day. And what else? Oh yeah, I started my meal prep. It's probably going to be quite quick and easy because yeah, I'm making simple things. Look, so I have my meat here. I already put the seasoning. I'm going to put it in put it in the oven. And then here for my mashed potatoes. I hope I have enough potatoes, honestly. That's pretty much it. And oh yeah, I will be eating this. I will add the barbecue sauce after. I have yesterday I bought a bag of coleslaw, so I will just add mayonnaise to it, and then that will be the meal. I'm debating if I want to cook the bell pepper with the mushrooms. I might do that later, or I could do it tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see, because my second meal is what veggies with shrimps. I could do that tomorrow. It's relatively quick and easy. Here's the breakfast. I have leftovers from last week's meal prep, so I don't want to eat that, to be honest, but I have to finish it. I will have my tea, of course. I'm having decaf tea. I had to put 3 because I found that decaf tea is just a bit, I don't want to say tasteless, but it doesn't taste great. I will have my collagen, my maple syrup. What else? I have a bit of 10% cream, coffee cream left, so I will add it. I just put put the meat in the barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for a few minutes. And yeah, I bought this yesterday. It's not bad. It is actually spicy. Yeah. I did mix it with the bullseyes. Is it bullseyes or bullseyes? Oh yeah, bullseye. We're getting there with the mashed potatoes. Yeah. The worst part for me is to actually do the dishes afterwards. That's the part that I really, really don't like. I'm done for today when it comes to cooking. Yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll make like my second meal because that was enough. And it's like only like what, 1:35. I could actually make my second meal, but I don't want to stay in the kitchen. I'm gonna go outside to put my things in the recycling bin, and then I'll come back, sit at my desk, and look for a job. Every day I go and I just put whatever I've used during the day that needs to be put in the recycling bin. Every day I go and put it there. So I'm like, it forces me to go out. Well, I always go out every day, but it forces me to just, be disciplined and take my stuff, go put it outside. And also, I do that because we have like a small, recycling bin. The little blue ones that you can get at the dollar store. But I just really hate when things get put on top of each other, and then now when it's time for me to take it out, it's like I have to go outside like twice because there's too many things. And to me, it's like, if it's full, let's just take it and put it outside. So to prevent me from getting annoyed by the fact that it doesn't get put out quick enough to me, well, for me, I decided I was just going to take care of my stuff. So I don't put them in the recycling bin at all that we have here. I just take them, like I said, every day, take my stuff, and then I go put it outside. I found that it's much easier, it's simpler for me to do that, and also I don't get annoyed. Yeah. So, okay, my back hurts. There's a lot of things that I started doing just for myself to prevent me from getting irritated. I decided, no, I was going to buy the Brita filter because I didn't want to pay for water, but because every month I had to make sure that the bottles were outside, and then I was the only one like going in front, dragging all of those bottles back in the apartment. So I was like, okay, this is getting annoying. So I decided to forfeit the water for the money and also for the labor. Now, I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with the recycling bin, like piling up things on top. I don't have to deal with that because I got my stuff. I put them directly outside. Problem solved. Third thing I started doing, I stopped using the drying rack in the kitchen. I went to the dollar store. I bought myself some, I think I said that in the last vlog, I don't know. I bought myself some kitchen towel. Not this one, this is not mine, but I bought two. Every time I'm going to use the drying rack, things would be like, it would be full. It would be full for 4 or 5 days. If I am doing my dishes and then I put them in the drying rack, as soon as they were dry, I put them back in their place, respective place. So those are 3 things that I started doing that do help me. I'm just slowly letting go of certain things. Sometimes temporary can feel like forever. I'm taking a little break because job searching is what? Tiring. It's tiresome, yeah? So it takes all of my energy, mentally, not physically, but mentally. So now I'm having a little snack. It's 3:48, which is perfect because then I'll be able to, it should be able to hold me until 6:30 for my supper. Yeah, it's been, I guess, a good day. Somehow productive. But I'll show you my snack and I'll probably come back later just to close out the vlog because nothing more happening, and like there's only so much footage of me sitting on my desk that I can film for you guys. So I'll see you later to close the vlog. I just showered and I figured I would come in the vlog because I'm about to watch a travel documentary on Japan and eat. I'll have supper. So it's the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed spending those 2 days with me. It was uneventful, but still we went outside, which is important. We did our walks, so I'm happy. And we also did half of our meal prep, so it's a good thing. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye.